the capitals of plastic surgery. There are large women. I have seen personally women with G cup, H cup.
Brother, your goon is looking crazy right now. If you want a goon, brother, I would say goon in your own time. But mainly, again, pertaining to this legal mindset. You're supposed to be our internet legal counsel. This is not looking like the counsel, and I'll tell you right now, as the Attorney General of the CDST Council, we do not approve. We do not approve. This one, vetoed, declined, signed off. The council has other matters to attend to. Well. Back again. You may have seen me before, but if not, hello everyone. I'm the Attorney General of the CDST Council, Trilly D. Slops. It has come to the council's attention that another matter of the highest priority has hit our desk. And well, it's definitely another gem. You see, one of our senior council members, and of course, glorious slop commentary kings, Rob's Media, as well, as I said, dropped another gem. Codename, The Mindset Files. But first, the backstory. You may have seen, we've said, and seen videos in the past, that Legal Mindset, a lawyer that we covered before. As you know, he's covered things such as Johnny Somali, just whole arc, whole drama, other people like Ice Poseidon, and even dabbled in, got corrupted in the EHDI Plus cinematic universe. But to that, if you had seen recently, he had dropped a video that was deleted by him, and even a live stream to that, where he was covering the whole Hassan Piker. Familiar with him, right? He was covering the whole Collargate incident, in which his video, well, I'll just say, wasn't really exactly pertaining to that, like how you would think, at least not in a legal sense. You see, he started talking about things such as the woke Antifa, white women, cat ladies that were apparently stalking him. He started talking about how, in some certain fashions, he was going to, with Hassan and Collargate, put collars on Hassan, his orbiters, and he try to bring back, and not even bring back, but in some certain terms, slavery is legal. Yeah. A whole lot of bad works. It really wasn't looking good. And as we're saying that, yeah, even with us watching vids, that Legal Mindset was definitely having a crash out, spare god meltdown for sure. And honestly, I do not know still to this day what was going on with that. But to that, with some other scenarios too, even getting in further, some other things starting to shed light, like the whole little Go East John, and with the little information we got on that, and it's not even looking good on that part either. But yes, things weren't particularly looking nice for said name Legal Mindset. And with that, as we said, Rob has dropped another gem for us to take a look-see at. Apparently, the files are now getting a bit more extensive, and there's more lore added to them that, well, frankly, like we said, highest priority matter. It's a must-see, not only for the council, but for the people. So, of course, we are not going to waste any more time, because we must get into these files, of course, baby. So, Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed have everything every single time. Let's take a look and show the people how the Legal Mindset files have been released. Of course, you already know what it is, baby. Yo, shout out our senior member of the council, and of course, glorious slop commentary king, Rob's Media, baby. You already know how that goes down. Show love to Rob. Being shown love to Rob. Rob has showed love to Trilly. And we love our commentary slop kings, baby. Excellent vids every single time. And of course, the council approves. So, to that, we got Idiot Influencers, Legal Mindset. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG video by Rob's Media, down description. First, like, share the love with our senior members of the council, baby. We love our commentary slop kings. Would never stop saying it. It's a factual John. And come on, we must get into this gem for the people. The files must be released. Let's not waste any more time, baby. Stop playing. Now let's do it. Facts.
Hey everyone, welcome to Go East. And as always, this is a channel where we help men
Starting off spicy. Whew.
escape the collapsing West for the East.
Andrew Esquire, better known as Legal Mindset, is a law tuber who's become more prominent over the past year due to his coverage of Vitaly, Johnny
Forgot him. Vitaly too. So yeah, Johnny, Ice, Vitaly. Whole lot of ads.
Somali, and the recent Ethan Klein lawsuits.
The EHDIA Plus cinematic universe truly is just insane. And corrupting for others. Ugh.
Though the reason why I'm covering this man is more so because of his sketchy, recent past. One he's been trying to hide, despite how relevant it is to understand this man. Let's just say, I don't think this guy is as credible as he makes himself appear to be. The Legal Mindset channel began in late 2020, uploading informational and entertaining videos on various legal subjects. Pretty standard stuff. Though despite the genius clickbait, barely anyone cared about these videos. So Andrew changed up his strategy a bit. He started hopping on the Disney's Gone Woke bandwagon, producing
Oh no. Uh-oh. Because if you have also seen with a recent situation that my Legal Mindset was definitely getting some backlash for, where apparently there was like this person that was like a fan of Pokemon that posted like this fan art, John. It wasn't an official art by like Nintendo or like Pokemon or anything like that, with like a transgender flag, and apparently Legal Mindset having a meltdown about that. But of course, it was a fan art, not officially like put out by the company. So what were we doing? So who is that? Where that stemmed from?
videos like he was a knockoff of the Quartering.
I've obtained leaked video from Disney's upcoming show Baymax, which promotes the transgender flag and the idea that men can have periods to children as young as 2 years old. Because this is targeted towards children that are.
It's from Big Hero 6, right?
Yeah, Big Hero 6, they children's movie. It's
This
not,
is
I
a
mean,
kid.
And said, "Hi, I'm Baymax."
This is a little kid's movie from
let me stop
Pixar.
reading it.
Pixar again, folks.
And I
The
will
soul of Pixar is going. Since John Lasseter was driven out from Disney, he got Me Too'd, okay? For no reason.
Yeah.
He did not do anything wrong. This was so overblown.
The fuck are you saying? John Lasseter was accused of groping staff members and kissing
And I'm like, huh? Oh, soundboard don't work? It does. New toys are there. But anyway, nigga, excusez-moi? Nigga, oui? Like, I beg your pardon?
them without their consent. John even acknowledged these incidents as missteps, and mutually decided to leave his company. That's definitely way worse than a bunch of animators including a pride flag in a cartoon. And there are arguments
Undoubtedly. Like, not even a question. Absolutely.
to be made against Disney, but it's always the worst kind of people to go after them just to score points in the culture war.
if you keep the same writers, the same people that are pumping out failing woke garbage, yeah, that's not going to work well. You've got to go and you've got to purge all of that. You got to throw it all away. You got to start new. You've got to,
Well, yeah, again, like, even like Rob was just saying, like, I totally understand, like, some media companies, you know what I'm saying, all these different, like, just terrible, especially like remakes and some of these games. Like, I could totally understand if they're, again, you're feeling like, the audience are pandering to the minority and all that type of beat. But again, I think, we got to go back to this last ball we were just talking about. Like, that's a way more pressing thing than, like, you know what I'm saying, the woke agenda, the DEI in the video games. Oh, like, nigga, what the fuck? Like,
come up with a team that's not totally invested in injecting their woke politics at every turn. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be.
This is a bit hypocritical to say, as even in Andrew's more recent videos, his right-wing bias will stick out like a sore thumb, even in videos where that shouldn't be a factor. This grift clearly
yeah, no, that's actually a good, like, good point by Rob. But, like, this is an obvious factor because, legal mindset, brother, I'm gonna need you to cover the legal parts of this. You're the legal counsel. Can we handle the legal aspects? See, that's where it was, like, kind of going bad for, like, legal mindset, I feel like. Even with stuff like, you know what I'm saying, the EHDI plus cinematic universe, because it's like, I totally understand, like, covering some genres and some aspects, like, some of these bulls, they might be breaking a bunch of laws. Like, in fact, or could be potentially, whatever, allegedly, hypothetically. But some of these bulls could be getting themselves into legal trouble, and, like, that definitely could be covered, like, within the CDST, like, commentary, drama, slop, and T, yada, yada. But, like, when you're veering off into this, like, again, when we're on this shit, like, this is directly political, but, like, brother, again, legal mindset said all the time, like, especially, like, in his Jones, like, fast facts, like, we're gonna keep it just to the facts. Brother, I gotta say legal mindset, like, Brian John, this right here, this looking like opinions, brother, and political ones at that. Woohoo!
right-wing bias will stick out like a sore thumb, even in videos where that shouldn't be a factor. This grift clearly didn't work for him, as he soon shifted his content again towards discussing internet drama, obviously through a legal lens. This got him some
As I was saying.
connections.
Oh, fuck. Oh, we got, like, what, we got the fucking Goon Squad? Yeah. Oh, boy, Linux! And then don't even get me started on Nux. Yep. Actually, better yet, even to reference that, once more, shout out our senior member of the council, Rob, Glorious Slop Commentary King, and go check out the last video we watched when we had to, again, pop out in, the council had a highest priority matter. The Shadman Files. The Shadman Files. Definitely go check it out by Rob. I'm gonna leave it down in the description for sure. But definitely check out the part that had to do with Nux. Absolutely look at that part. Anyway, moving on.
Even befriending Mutahar and the Lolicon guy. Though, of course, with...
Yeah!
the more attention he got, Moore became aware of some shady stuff he was doing. For one, he and some other law tubers were promoting this law of self-defense course, which has some insanely high prices.
Oh, fuck me, man. Like, we were doing the goddamn course shit, but like on the legal aspect, fuck. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I never paid for a course. Any information that you want to find, that motherfucker is on Google, that motherfucker is on Safari, that motherfucker is most definitely on YouTube somewhere. I promise you, do not give niggas, like, bro. Like, even again with Legal Mindset, like his some of his coverage on other Jones, I'm like, yo, it's good coverage. But stuff like these, I'ma always say avoid that shit. I'm sorry, bro. Like, what the fuck? Never. Because it's like, yo, again, same thing I be saying all the time with passions, goals, and dreams and shit. If you really want some shit, you'll go out and get it. If you really want to find out some info and all that, you'll go out and get it. I totally understand. Like, yo, yeah, bro, heads have mentors, all that type of stuff. Like, yo, people are obviously more knowledgeable in your fields, but like, yo, at least on a base level, nigga, type some shit into fucking Google. Like,
it teaches these classes the same way as in law school, yet isn't accredited by any academic.
And then that's an even better point to this too. Like, why? Like, again, when we're watching heads like Les says it all the time. When we were covering, especially with the H3 Snark Mods lawyer, Leah Rose Volek. There we go. But like, yeah, she went through the California LSOP, the 429. That's an alternative method, but through that, she still obviously got credited. You have to take the bar and become a lawyer. This shit right here, this is not going to get you confirmed stamped in as a lawyer, at least from what I'm interpreting. Again, the attorney general, huh? But seriously, though, Trilly is the fucking layman. But like, yeah, obviously, it would be more very much for your credibility and credentials to go to law school, or at least like that alternative method that the Snark Mods lawyer went through. And that's not in a plus, because yeah, they're getting boxed out, but obviously, yo, we still share the charitability. She still has her credits on that. She passed the bar. But both those methods are going to confirm stamp you in as a lawyer. This, as far as we're seeing, is not.
Organization. So I don't know why any aspiring lawyer or legal professional would spend thousands of dollars on this. One of the so-called professors of these courses is Steve Gosney, who worked for the
I'm about to say, who the fuck is this guy?
Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office.
Who the fuck is that guy?
In Florida. From the surface, Steve seems to be this kind-hearted Christian man who could do no wrong.
Hierarchy, money.
So like, what is he stealthing? He's stealthing or some shit? He's hiding his power level. I see. Okay, where he's hiding his power level or some shit. The scouter can't read him.
Privilege, women, every goddamn day. That's what we do.
Andrew, this is a good Christian broadcast.
You should make him send you a super chat every time he drops the GD.
I'm sorry. Did I say a bad word?
You
I
said
didn't
the
notice.
Lord's name in
Sorry.
vain, which is a sin. And I will just say that I'm trying to make you a better man.
So to my surprise, I found this January 2025 article talking about a self-published sex novel, Death Penalty to...
Nigga, what? Nigga, bombaclad. Bombaclad wagwan. What the fuck am I looking at? This one, god damn it, must be a blunder.
Desires. The Miami Herald wrote, the fictional book is full of crude sexual violence, including descriptions of a transgender person as a man-beast of a mutilated crotch.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck?
And depicts female characters as having an intrinsic need to submit to a masculine man.
Yo, this is some like smut fucking garbage. What the fuck? Yeah, these nigga. Niggas keep their goddamn.
Prosecutors in the book are craven and corrupt. A homeless person is a grubby bum, and an Arab-looking doctor is referred to as a camel jockey.
Bro, what the fuck bro, how the fuck did they let this shit get published?
Honestly, this just sounds like the male version of those smut books the girlies.
Oh my god. Yo, if you see Shorthead's video about this book, yo. What is this? Something like, oh yeah, Morning Glory Milking Farm. Do you see this shit? Girly pop.
Girly pop.
Hun, we gotta get some better literature. We absolutely gotta get some better literature. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Talk about on TikTok. This novel can easily be found on his personal website, with an autographed copy selling for $25. Wow, that's a good deal.
A real fucking steal. Too bad I didn't want this bullshit.
Fuck, maybe I should buy this book.
No, I don't think we should.
He's only a couple of hours away from me, so maybe I can just drive over to his house and pick it up. Unrelated, but if this guy's your lawyer, you are going to jail.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be pretty concerned.
Imagine ruining your legal
Very.
career so you can write this shit. It's so bizarre.
Yeah, it's really the factor of like, yeah, man, you're a lawyer, very much credited, obviously, like, you know, passing the bar, things and such like that. Why the fuck did we drop that to be like, fuck it, I think I'm gonna write some degenerate bullshittery. Fuck it, I think it's time to literally goon on a page, bro, and somehow that shit gets text on it. Like, what the fuck?
Steve didn't get fired, though, instead leaving on his own accord. Obviously,
that doesn't make it better.
this is Legal Mindset's top guy.
Steve Gosling is a personal
That is not helping his credibility.
friend of mine. So Steve Gosling is not really as much a law tuber. He's a lawyer.
I imagine.
He's a real lawyer who does real law. And he
Well, he dropped that to go write some of that smut, so I don't know.
is a personal friend of mine. I met him. I met his family. They're lovely people. They're great people. He's a great
I mean, like, yeah, his family, like, obviously his family and other people's are separate from him, but still, like, yo, him himself, I don't know, man.
dad. He's a great husband. So Steve, if you're out there, I love you, appreciate you. You're good, but that's a personal thing. You know, Steve is a personal friend of mine on a higher level.
This live stream is from 4 months ago, by the way, so way after that article came out. If you want to argue guilt by association, go ahead. But you can pick your friends, and Legal Mindset loves to collab with this guy and platform him. Though honestly, Andrew's behavior outside of work is far more concerning, as in 2022 we faced 2 different lawsuits. One is from American Express, and the other is from Wells Fargo, both relating to unpaid credit card payments. There's a Twitter
Let me see. Hold on. American Express National Bank versus Andrew Tedeschi. Case summary. On 12/15/2021, American Express National Bank filed a commercial and trade debt collection lawsuit against Andrew Tedeschi. This case was filed in Florida County Courts, Miami-Dade County Courthouse located in Florida. The judge overseeing this case is Perez Santi George. This case is currently closed.
Express, and the other is from Wells Fargo.
And okay, it's the same thing.
Both relating to unpaid credit card payments. There's a Twitter thread going over the most important information regarding these cases.
Let's see. Ryan, I'll just copy and paste what I saw on this regarding these cases, but here are the pending lawsuits against Andrew Tedeschi and Miami-Dade County. Both stalled due to inability to locate defendant. Source Miami-Dade County clerk's website. And hiding from debt collectors. Wells Fargo, American Express did a list. Amount, can't make this shit up. Let me see. Let me move myself out the way. Speaking of legal brainlet, did you know that the reason he's in Thailand is because he's avoiding debt collections from the bank? It's like, it would be a shame if this information becomes wider known. Also, he's from a rich family of Haiti colonizers. What the fuck? Okay, obviously, this is just heads on Twitter, like, saying shit, but, like, I did the legal part of this shit, like, with the damn, like, court Johns. Obviously, this is real, because you can look that up and find that John. But, what the fuck, like, from the tweet, Haiti colonizers, what the hell?
If you want to check them out, it'll be linked down below, along with my other sources. Though it's pretty much word for word what's written on a 2023 Kiwi Farmers post. In the Wells Fargo case, Andrew owed between $8,000 and $30,000.
Shoo! God damn, you already know collections is about to come after your ass. Because, yo, for taxes, it's like, yo, as soon as you, like, because for heads that don't know, especially if you're doing YouTube and jobs like that, I'm about to drop a quick knowledge bomb on you. I ain't gonna hold you. But, like, yeah, obviously, if you do YouTube and you're making money, you are, like, you're self-employed. You have your own technical business, right? And you need to file an LLC for your taxes and all that, but that's what we're about to get into. If you don't end up doing that, your taxes will stack up, especially if your page is under your own taxes. Like, you put it under not like an EIN for a business, but your own, like, SSN and all that. Like, yo, once you get past 50 bands, boy, the IRS... Yo, what do they say? What is always guaranteed in life? Death and taxes. And the IRS is coming for their fucking taxes. They sure are. But like, yeah, so if he has 2 of these shits and the maximum is up to 30K, like if it's up to his max, yeah, this would be a 60,000. You already know that would be coming. What?
Oh, it was claimed on the Miami-Dade County Clerk's website that it was less than 15,000. On August 27th,
So it was less than 50,000 altogether.
2022, someone attempted to serve Andrew, but he was nowhere to be found. The process server wrote, I spoke with an individual who indicated they were the employee, and they stated subject unknown. This is a mailbox and no one knows who he is.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Did he put like a Frogan? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Beast? Nah, this is some Frogan type of beat. Because if you know with the with Frogan, the Dems case you're trying to Frogan lawsuit, the malicious copyright infringement lawsuit, don't let them bulls lie to you. It's because of malicious copyright infringement, not because Ethan wants to sue. Because oh, bro, he's this tyrant, bro. He just wants to bankrupt. Actually, no, he does want to bankrupt them because they deserve it. But anyway, because it's like misogynist, racist, sexist, yada yada, all that type of beat. But anyway, sidebar Nat Frogan, bro. It took her case server like 4 different times. I think 4 or 5 different times to do the John. Like I think it was the last one. He had to wait outside our apartment for like 6 hours. It's looking like this. Never.
American Express also had a hard time reaching him. Andrew owed them somewhere under 30,000.
Okay, so it wasn't the max, all right. But even still to that, if it was potentially like, you know, still 50K, I would imagine like, yo, the IRS gonna be our ass. But even regards to that, I mean, like, yo, letting your fees get this outstanding is not a good idea, needless to say.
They tried 5 separate times to reach him. The process server wrote, family relative house, but defendant does not reside. According to Mrs. Vicky, did not provide current whereabouts.
I'm about to say who's Miss Vicky, but no.
After the 5th time, they wrote, does not reside at address, no longer live in the...
Oh my god, hold on, let me see. Shit, like, on, so 2022, May 3rd, May 4th, May 5th, May 6th, May 9th. So there was no answer, there was no answer, there was no answer. Left hanger? What the hell is left hanger? Like, hanger where? Like, there's no way they fucking mean like a pilot's hanger. There's no way now. I'm assuming like they mean like hanger, probably something on the door to let them know, like one of them Johns. Same thing, there was no answer. And then yeah, like Rob is saying, per current residence served, does not reside in the address. Okay.
Country. If you're somehow not...
So this, okay, so then hold on.
After the 5th time.
So yeah, no longer like, so this must have been going up to like why legal mindset must be out in like countries like what Thailand, you know, South Korea because of the Johnny Somali Johns, other didn't you say he went to like Malaysia or some Johns like that? But he might have said he was going on vacation or some jazz. But then I gotta ask, what are them vacations? It's like
they wrote, does not reside at address, no longer live in the country. If you're somehow not aware, Andrew is currently living in Thailand, though
very aware of that.
Previously spent time in South Korea and the Philippines.
I live in a country full time. So when I see foreigners crossing these boundaries, whether it's here in Thailand, in Korea, in Japan, the Philippines, countries I lived in. I lived in Korea, I lived in Philippines. I've spent a lot of time in Japan. Of course, I live in Thailand. It hurts me. It genuinely hurts me to see people crossing these boundaries. When I see somebody doing this, that is a painful for me. And I know that I'm not even a citizen. I'm not even a national.
Many have speculated that Andrew fled America in order to avoid these lawsuits.
I'm about to say, if we're adding our 2 things together, this might be one of the potential sums. Yep.
Though he recently denied this, showing supposed airplane tickets to Orlando, along with photographs.
Here's me.
Let's see, weddings are always a beautiful coming together of family, and this photo is no different. We drank, we fought, he made his ancestors proud. So I would assume like, yeah, like, so whoever's wedding this is in America. So he went out, like he would have to come back to the country, obviously, like to attend this wedding.
The wedding of Legal Bites with a ton of other big creators that can all confirm I was there. Ian Runkle's already posted under it, Uncivil's posted. Hey, you know, we all saw Andrew, he's real. We know he comes to the US, he's not banned from the US. And this is ridiculous narrative that people try to say, oh, I'm some criminal on the run. I come back to the US every single year. I have global entry. I'm in good standing with the bar. Absolutely ridiculous. And here's my...
But then that would just be the question. It's like, well, legal mindset. And not to even go crazy, because we already know, I know for sure Rob is going to cover it. They go East John. It's like, yeah, my question would be like, then why, what's the purpose of going out to Thailand, like, or like these other countries? Like, you know, there's the question. Obviously, you could say vacation and all that, but obviously, clearly for legal mindset, yeah, it'd be a bit of an extended one, considering like, yeah, he's basically living there. If he's coming back like once a year per se, or even like just a couple of times a year, it's still like you mainly reside in Thailand. So then you're asking the questions again, going back into go east, but I'm sure we'll be getting to that.
2024 flight. 2024 flight. Here's my stream. So I returned to the Philippines. At that point, I was trying out the Philippines. I was living there in June of 2024. That's my flight. And here I stream from the Alfond Inn in Orlando. So all the A-logs out there can go look up the Alfond Inn and look what it looks like.
Though it is important to point out that both cases against him are closed. Either Andrew got them resolved, or he's no longer being searched for. This information would get brought up again in July 2025, after the YouTuber Alex Novell made a
Oh, him. Oh boy. Where do I even start with him? I remember when me and the boss was watching this, John. It's so bad. But anyway, sidebar on that. Alex Novell, at least from what I know him from, remember, as I was saying, like, remember when me and the boss were watching this, John, and then, like, all the responses and all that. Yo, Alex Novell's connection to, it's a familiar face. Have you heard of Bad Emma Panda? Yeah, ever since seeing that, like, I think it was on his doc video that, like, he had pinned Bad Empanada's comment. I'm like, I'm sussy on ball.
documentary on Johnny Somali. In it, he criticizes various YouTubers like Legal Mindset for milking the drama, arguing that it'll only help Johnny's career. While making this documentary,
I don't think it did, because I'm gonna be honest with you, Johnny's career is, I think from, who just posted a video on? Atozy. Yeah, it definitely didn't help shit. It's getting actively worse every day for him.
Alex tried contacting Andrew for an interview, who declined, citing he was busy. Alex then decided to dig into the Legal Mindset rabbit hole, and got a phone call from someone who claimed to have known the guy.
Oh, I remember this too. And this was the John Alex not had to use, or, well, I would assume he would have to use the John. But, like, yeah, the person had a voice modifier, so we couldn't confirm exactly who this person is. So with that, if you're making and levying hefty allegations against someone, but you cannot really substantiate the Johns, well then, I'm sitting there. You know what I mean? This is like the same John, like, to give it like not like a hefty comparison like this, but with Pokimane and her believe victims tweet, and then people under her saying, "Oh, Pokimane, yo, raped me, did all this type of beat to me." It's like, well, yeah, that's why we're going to need more substantial proof and better things to, like, you know what I'm saying, show that this would be more something that happened. And honestly, that is not in the case to obviously doubt all victims for every John, even when they come with substantial proof, because duh, they got that John. You're cooked. But it's more or less like so people don't make false allegations and things as such, so.
They want to remain anonymous, so obviously we have no idea who this is.
On the money. Like,
this guy, Andrew, people know him now as Legal Mindset, but when I met him, he was just this kind of cocky lawyer in Orlando.
How'd you guys meet originally?
Tinder. I was a junior in high school, 16 when we matched, but I turned 17 not long after.
And he was 30 years old?
Yeah. Which freaked me out a little, but he made it feel like it was okay. Like I was just mature for my age. I was taking AP classes, trying to graduate early. He called me ambitious. He said I had an old soul.
Did he know you were still in school when you guys started talking?
Totally. I'd literally be texting him from the back of chemistry. Once I told him I had to study, and he was like, "You owe me a favor for flaking." It started with photos, and then videos, and if I didn't send it my way, he'd get cold. Like I was a disappointment.
my question is just like, if to per se, like these allegations being levied against Legal Mindset are real, like, does the Hun in this case, does she not have any like text messages or any logs saved to like show this?
He knew exactly how to make me feel like I messed up. When I got older, around 21, 22, I started noticing how different things looked in hindsight. The way he used to talk.
So again, like even going back, like once more, like because there's many things to question on. Okay, hold on. She said, yeah, I was in junior high, 17.
No, 16.
No, 16. Okay, and now she's saying, hold on. When I got older, around 21, 22. So we're saying about in a 5-year or almost 7-year span, you don't have like any messages with like, what's the name, Legal Mindset? Nothing, no logs or any John to even substantiate this a little bit? Like, that's where, again, I'm just questioning that. Like, nothing at all whatsoever?
Noticing how different things looked in hindsight. The way he used to talk about me, how young I was, how clean. It started to feel sick. He started pulling away when I turned 18. Like I was aging out of what he liked. I tried reaching out to him at one point to make sure he deleted everything, but he blocked me on everything. I started searching online. Sites, forums, stuff I wish I'd never seen, but I found a few clips, screenshots. I knew it was mine.
Did you report it to the police for revenge?
Yeah. I was living in Gainesville by then. I went to the cops with everything I had. Links, screenshots, a whole damn folder. They acted like they were taking it seriously, but nothing ever happened.
Legal Mindset would...
back.
That's a whole damn folder. They acted like they were taking it seriously, but nothing ever happened.
So she went to the police about it. She went to report it to the police, and she's saying that they acted like they were taking it serious, but then obviously didn't go through and like do anything or like per se, I guess, bring legal mindset to justice in this case. But again, still, I just wonder, like, not any photos of like anything again in this alleged hypothetical like allegations, all this type of beat. But in this scenario, if she's saying she found Johns on like sites and all that, not even those. But again, going back to what I was saying before, you don't have any messages or logs or anything to prove that you were even having like base level communications with legal mindset. Because again, as far as we're concerned, all we're hearing is this interview. You know what I'm saying? And even behind that, a voice like modulator. It's just I'm looking like I don't know.
Legal Mindset would respond to all of this a week later, claiming that this mysterious woman was actually a Johnny Somali fangirl who did this to slander his good image.
Now, while this is not
oh man, it came from the I can't even talk. It came from the Cabbage Patch Pirates.
confirmed, it is speculated by one Johnny Somali. You can check out his X account, but he did identify a member of the female member of the Somali Discord with a history of fake calls. She's mentally ill. She's been seen in videos snorting meth, and
what the fuck?
And she's a little bit of a fascist. She's a little bit of a fascist who has done this in the past, created several fake calls to frame people, libel people, etc. Now, that's not to say it's her. It may not be her, but all it is to say is there's no verification on who this person is. This person could be anybody, but all we know is, and all I know is, it's completely fake.
The woman in question denied this claim, as Alex reached out to her afterwards to confirm.
Let me see. Alex Novell. That's 100% not the person who I interviewed. If your goal here to dox Andrew's victim, the woman I spoke with in the documentary was just one of the multiple victims of legal mindset. I independently verified the person who I spoke with's identity and saw the horrible revenge. So then, brother, to that, is there not any more way to, you could substantiate this? Yo, again, I'm not trying to be a dick or an asshole, but again, we just gonna need more.
She also denied it, and I'll show you my DMs with her on Twitter. I don't know how you dragged into this. I don't know you at all. Fuck all these pedos trying to obfuscate. And she said, I know, we've literally never met, interacted, or spoken. I'm so sorry about all this. I said, not your fault, LOL. And she said, yeah, man, I don't know. People got a hate hard on for me. I said, thanks for coming out and saying it's not you, because it's fucking not. And she said, this is me. And she sent me the picture of her with the Nazi sign. She's not the person in the call. And
wait, excuse, with the what sign? What the fuck? Excuse me? Huh?
If you were to hear the call uncensored, you know it's not her.
So far, this is a he said, she said situation.
Definitely.
However, the arguments that Andrew makes to defend himself are laughably bad.
Some of these, I believe, are traffic related. So he's accusing me of trafficking. That is human trafficking.
Excuse me?
Some of these, I believe, are traffic related. So he's accusing me of trafficking. That is.
Do you have pics of dogs? Some of these, I believe, are traffic related, but there's one that's criminal and none from 2023. Alex says, nope, it just pulled these case numbers off of his background check. He also had a media company called Steely Media Productions, but I can't seem to figure out what kind of videos they produced. Law, no trace, just corporate filings with Andrew's name on them. How long until the FOIA docs? Let me see. Law, again, it's up to the individual offices I requested these docs from. Could be weeks, could be months. Okay, where in this did legal mindset get the interpretation? Trust, I already know. I'll tell heads again. Like I said earlier, I seen this full Alex Novell, bro, pin bad and banana comment on shit. I'm like, yeah, bro, that connection bad works. But even still being charitable to that effort, I'm like, where is the interpretation of this is just baffling the shit out of me. To fully go through that's what I'm saying. Why the fuck did I press that button? Anyway, to fully get this across. Where is the interpretation that legal mindset is getting that Alex is accusing him of human trafficking? Because he says some of these I believe are traffic related. When you say I definitely feel like if you were trying to expressly say that he was doing human trafficking, sex trafficking, yada yada, things like that, you would just say that. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I mean? But obviously, then there's allegations allegations oh yeah, you got to allegedly, hypothetically, because you're not trying to slander nobody and I'm John. But I would presume he means traffic stop, red light, green light, you know what I mean?
Human trafficking.
It's traffic violations.
Again, fuck. Hate that I have to do it because again, fuck niggas with connections to that fucking weird fuck. But he's right. I would presume traffic.
Traffic is spelled with a K. I said some of these I believe are traffic related, but there's one criminal. Bro, you're a lawyer!
First, he claims that the story is fake.
Yeah, that is a bad look. I will be completely honest. that is a bad look, because I'm like, oh, bro, like trafficking, even like Alex said too. Fuck, it sucks. Again, this is why we have to share the charitability. Let's keep it a buck. We keep it real in the CDST. But like, even with that, like, yeah, trafficking is even with a K. So if he was directly saying that kind of, like, he would put that kind of trafficking, like he'd put that word instead of normal traffic, which is not even presumably what he meant.
Because someone under the age of 18 can't sign up to Tinder due to age verifications.
This wouldn't make much sense because they're claiming, oh, you met on Tinder. Well, Tinder was 18 plus at age verification as of the year before. So that would be something logistically that wouldn't simply happen.
Yeah, Tinder's age verification didn't go into effect in
I was about to say, like, if this wasn't shown, I was ChatGPT in that boy instant.
America until 2024.
Let me see. Tinder announced its ID verification expanding to users in the US, UK, Brazil, and Mexico. After piloting in Australia and New Zealand, new users who were ID identified received 64% grammar. ID verified received 67 more matches than those who weren't verified. Los Angeles, California, February 2024. There we go. Today, Tinder announces it will be expanding the ID verification option to users in the UK, US, Brazil, Mexico, which serves as an additional step for users to help confirm the authenticity. Profiles focusing on a date, birth, and likeliness. Okay, word. But the main thing is the date, which was February 20th, 2024. So, yeah, I don't think that would make sense.
The story being told by the alleged victim took place around 2016 to 2017.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because this is what we were saying earlier with like the time span. It could be between like what 6 and 7 years. So if we're going like back from that, especially from that, well, if we're going back from now, like obviously it wouldn't really match out. But going back from there, then like yeah, that probably would check out because 2020. Let's see, if we go back from 2023. 7 years. I just really can't do math. Yeah. Going back from 2023, 7 years minus the 3 2020 minus the other 4 were in 2016. So yeah.
The of an underage girl being on Tinder at that time is stupid. Andrew also questions why he can't find a police report due to Florida's Sunshine Law. Yet the alleged victim never claimed they filed the report. They just said they went to the police, and the police didn't take it seriously.
That is true. Yeah, we did just like literally not even like what 10 minutes ago, because probably a definitive Trill Yap sesh. But like yeah, we were going over that part. Like she expressly were saying like the police, she reported it to them, but like they didn't take it serious. Like I'm guessing they were like, oh yeah, no worry, we'll do some John, and then blew it off. And allegedly, hypothetically, because again, this situation, this call and shit in itself is very sussy boy. Like.
And the whole reason why we have the Florida Man meme, for those that don't know, is because Florida has to turn over everything. Mugshots, arrest records, stories, everything. So all these Florida Man stories come out because our sunshine laws let everything out. So if there was any arrest record, any mugshot, any photo, anything in Florida, it would come out. All of that would come out. So either this didn't happen or it didn't happen. There's no other way around that.
This is confusing to me because the Sunshine Law doesn't make everything public. There are exemptions. Also, who's to say a police report was written out and never filed? In the Johnny Somali documentary, Alex filed a Freedom of Information request regarding Andrew. One of these reports comes from an unrelated family in Orlando, who found a mysterious backpack in their backyard. This was confirmed to belong to Andrew, as his cell phone was inside the bag. Alex connects this to a police report filed 4 days earlier by Andrew himself, who had his car broken into. He mentions all the items that were stolen from it, but no mention of a backpack or his phone. Alex speculates that Andrew didn't report the phone missing due to what the alleged victim claimed, that Andrew had revenge porn in his possession. In his response, he claims this is
like, if that, again, like going back on this, like I'm like seeing both of these Johns, they're saying, at least what we're hearing, again, is that like Legal Mind said, like just didn't get the backpack, didn't get the phone. My question still to that is like, okay, yeah, we can question what's definitely on the phone, but still even to that, can Hunt substantiate more? Like, does she not have any logs or nothing to confirm that she was at the very least like having conversations with him? Because then again, that makes him look more guilty in that case. Like it gives more credibility to like, you know what I'm saying, her allegation that she's levying. So I'm just like, that's where I'm just like going back and forth like,
It's just a work phone that he didn't care about, which is why he did not report it.
My car was broken into. I noticed my sun pass was gone, so I reported that and some other minor stuff that was taken. And I didn't even notice the backpack was gone because, frankly, I didn't care. These meetings didn't happen very often, and I really didn't care about that work phone or the useless paperwork. It was only when it was found 4 days later that I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay, that got taken. That's fine. 4 days later, I didn't need it at all.
yeah, it like I could understand on that part how to seem sus, because it's like, yo, a whole phone. I don't know about that, John. Like even if it's like a burner, John, I'm like, yo, it's still a phone. And then I guess the papers, that would be, I guess, up to him. I don't know. Like if it's work papers, I would imagine you wouldn't want to throw him out. But if again, he's the bull with his job as a lawyer, doing whatever it means, because For real, for real. Look at the means right now. Anyway, sidebar in that. Yeah, that would be like his own work material. So I would presume he would know what he needs and what he doesn't. So I'm on that. But the phone is still like,
During that period of time, it wasn't necessary. It wasn't anything that was important. So that what if is absolutely the biggest ridiculousness of all.
So this guy went out of his way to report stolen change and chewing gum from his car, but not his second phone and documents he used for work.
yeah, see, like I could see how that doesn't like make any sense at all.
Yeah, that totally checks out. When I get my truck broken into, I'll be sure to report my half-empty water bottle is missing and not my expensive cell phone. Overall, his response is fucking terrible. He spends half of it trying to smear Alex as a bad-faith liar by claiming he's a Hassan Piker dick rider or a Johnny Somali sympathizer.
Johnny Somali sympathizer, definitely, because he was recording the doc with him, and I guess like biasly saying, because like you could be like, yeah, he's recording this for educational purposes. It doesn't mean he's supporting them, but still, I remember when me and the boss were looking back, like when he was recording the documentary with Johnny. Yeah, he was doing they had a whole bunch of escapades going around doing different jobs. I remember, well, not even remember, everybody has seen Johnny going around getting fucking drunk and fucked up, all that different shit bothering people. And Alex was there for some of them Johns and really wasn't stopping him. I'm like, yo, brother, like, don't you want to get this bull to stop going down?
Literally by watching the documentary, you can tell that he's not the latter. And really, I don't care who Alex is a fan of if his information is correct. Out of both these guys,
I mean, that's fair. Again, I could see where you know what I'm saying, Rob is coming from on that, because it's like, again, if he's not telling lies, if he's pulling up all obviously the documents and Johns like that, especially legal documents, can't lie about those on the government, yeah, nah, then that information is still like credible to that degree, you know what I'm saying, substantial. It's just it's running me, that bias factor. I'm just pinning bad empanada and shit, man.
only one of them seems to have something to hide.
I've got nothing to hide.
Andrew conveniently skips over an entire section of the documentary referencing him. The part about Go East Gentlemen. This was Andrew.
Oh, I see we've arrived at Go East. Now this, coming off of the documentary and John, bro, I'm pretty sure this is a John that he had brought up, as Rob was saying, the whole Go East John in Alex. What? I cannot grammar for shit. In Alex Novell's vid, right? He had brought up the Go East John, and this is where it was starting to kind of get out. And then as soon as we go to look at this boy, wiped. That's why I'm like, all right, well, damn. And then heads like Pope Diorio, now Rob, you know what I'm saying? Heads were getting all the info lore, at least a little bit of what was archived and left from, you know what I'm saying, Backwater, Internet Sleuths. Shout out to Internet Sleuths and Reddit detectives. But like, yeah, they found this jump. But apparently Rob got the extensive lore, way more than what we had. So, let's take a look-see. The files are now getting extensive. Let's see.
His former side project, which he announced in March of 2023. Excited to announce that starting tomorrow, March 1st, my new channel, Go East Gentlemen, will go live. This channel is entirely focused on the practical aspects of moving from west to east, particularly for men, although ladies will find important information on the channel as well. This will be information on visas, residency, finding apartments, jobs, dating, and setting up life in countries such as Korea, Japan, Thailand, etc. However, if you go to the channel now, you'll find that all of its videos have been scrubbed. You'll see why in a bit. However, I did manage to archive a few notable videos, as Alex Novell himself sent those he showcased in his documentary. They'll be up on my second channel, Rob's.
You posted them? Let me see. Oh, bet. Damn, you got a whole fucking hour? Oh, he's got the live stream still? Oh my god.
Media archive. From the surface, it seems kind of normal. The channel and its subsequent website advertised Andrew's legal services, where he'd help people get visas.
But I'm building my other businesses, specifically helping folks come over here to Asia, which, you know, is through my Go East channel. That's in and of itself its own business. I do consultations on goeastgentleman.com. And I have helped to date approximately 72 people come to Asia. So I've had folks, these are not just people that call me, and there are people that just call me and want to talk. That's fine. I can talk to you, right? If you book a consultation, I'll talk to you. But these folks are actually coming. They've come to Japan, Korea, Philippines, Thailand. Some of them I've helped get visas. Some of them I've just told them how to.
See, that's what I'm saying, because that's what Legal Mindset would say. Like, he was helping people get visas in John. And I'm like, I mean, that would make sense if he was residing in like Thailand, all these different countries, obviously. And if he's a lawyer, you could help people through the legal counsel, through the legal aspects, you know what I'm saying, get their visa and all that. But when you see this lawyer go east, now we're again looking like, yeah, was there something more underlying to this? Well, I guess we're seeing.
Get a visa, and they've gone and done it themselves.
However, he's mostly interested in getting passport bros to Asia. If you don't know what a passport bro is,
Was this the underlying? Yeah, I think we were seeing.
They're sex tourists who intend on moving to Asian countries to get with their women.
Now we're going to be talking about a certain movement that has blown up on the internet that's gotten
Like the fucking, like fucking in anime, like red light districts and bullshit.
out there. That's right. It's the passport bros. Now, don't worry. I'll explain everything, but this is going to be a controversial one. I'm certain this is going to be clipped. So the passport bros, what are they? What is it? Well,
Did you say I know this is gonna be clipped? I don't think that's a good thing, brother. Like clipped as in a good or a bad thing. Like, are you saying this with a bit of a negative connotation? Because if that's the case, brother, then I wouldn't have posted this shit.
it's not. It's like one of those things that you try to make it into a single group, person, or organization, but it really isn't. It's really just a movement of people that are seeking out foreign women because, well, they don't want to deal with Western women, particularly American women.
And this is where the political...
But the question is, okay, well, why is that? I would assume, obviously, for many numerous reasons, but to that, the main thing is like, hey, man, you're flying out to a whole nother country for girly pops? It's like, I don't know if we should be doing that.
aspect comes into play. Andrew and those like him believe America has gone too woke. It's too progressive for his liking. So his solution is for Western men to date women from Asian countries, as they tend to house more traditional values.
I'm about to say, like, what, be more traditional, yeah, and like what, submissive and shit like that? No, God, and what, wasn't that one of the things we were hearing from that guy's book earlier? Where the fucking, the men like the women submissive and all that shit. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Women tend to also see these passport bros as rich in comparison to the men from their own country. Andrew hates the negative connotation of...
Oh yeah, that makes sense, because currency transition, or not transitions, fucking what is it called? Transversion? No. Why the fuck do I not know the word? Am I serious, bro? Supposed to be like fucking into finances and shit? Oh my God, bro, don't piss me off. You know what I mean? Like how like currencies or whatever, like obviously like some currencies are more expensive than others, so obviously how conversion, that's what it was. My dumbass. Yeah, currency conversions, like, yeah, how it converts. Yeah, 1,000 over here could be like, I don't even know how much, you know what I'm saying, in another country, like.
The word, showing deep offense to those in the West who disparage the passport bro lifestyle.
They've been said that, oh, you guys are just committing a different form of paying for sex, prostitution, whatever else you want to call it.
Well, I mean, brother, we just, again, this is the thing I say all the time. I was saying earlier, we start getting some values. I mean, it's going to eventually add up to a sum. If you're going out to, like, you know what I'm saying, other countries, especially like East Asian countries, specifically, you know, because you want to bomb, I think you might be in some cases paying. I mean, you're paying to go over to a whole other country. You got to pay to get on a plane. If you're going to reside there for like an extended period of time, you got to pay for all that. Like, and you're doing this all in the express purpose to find some
girly pop.
It's like, yo, at what point are we like, yeah, man, this is...
And engaging in the sex industry, that's all it is. Well, that is highly insulting, and I would even say it's pretty much racist against these other countries.
It's racist?
Saying that if these other countries, other women, suddenly don't have agency as people, that you as a woman, particularly the women in the West that are complaining about this, and the guys, the beta guys that enable them, that, you know, back them up, that parrot these points.
The beta guys?
They're saying that, oh, the women over here, they can't make their own choices. You're coming with your Western money, and suddenly, you know, you're dazzling them and enchanting them, and you're removing their agency. No, that is clearly not the case. Women.
Well, it's definitely like a, you know what I'm saying, like a power dynamic thing. It's because, like, yeah, you have such wealth. This way, she's more inclined to be interested in you and want to, you know, potentially want to fuck you, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a bit of a problem.
Over here are absolutely intelligent. They know what they're doing. They're playing 4D chess. You're playing 2D. They're playing 4D chess on you. They're far ahead of the game. So I think it's very condescending when women, especially Western women, say, oh, it's just engaging in the industry.
But it is, brother. In some cases, it is. In a good amount of cases, especially when it's on passport bro timing. It directly is.
That Western women are hypocrites due to the popularity of things like OnlyFans, but I personally think that both options are retarded. Much of the Go East content promotes prostitution and other forms of sex work, those more shady than what we have here in America.
There is possibility to get pretty cheap rent in Korea. What is Korea good for? Korea has really hot women. That's just very clear.
Okay. Oh my God. It's like, okay, legal mindset. That's excellent. That's great. But if you're going to move to a whole nother country and like, it's just so baffling even seeing this shit. But again, if you're going to move to a whole nother country and all that, there is shit that you need to prioritize before you need to be thinking about, well, damn, the girly pops around.
Girly pop.
Pay pretty bad. Like you were just saying. How about rent and shit? How about the food prices? How about like any fucking, saying job opportunities around? What the fuck? Yeah, we need that. This must be why he fucking deleted all these shits.
Beans is good for pussy. So if you are a loser.
Oh, what? Oh! You are fucking bro. What the fuck did he just say? Did our fucking lawyer just say that shit was good for pussy? Uh-oh. It's getting pretty bad. Very fucking bad.
If you are old as hell, if you are just an absolute, like, you're like, dude, I can't get laid anywhere, go to the Philippines and get laid. So that's what I can just say. Straight up. If your guy's interested in that, explore the Philippines. Obviously, Thai land is very open in terms of...
I just noticed, but legal mindset. If I play these same clips back, like these same clips that you're saying right now back to what you just said earlier, this is fucking blatant hypocrisy. Because at this point, brother, you're directly saying like, yo, man, if you just want pussy, man, if you just want to get into the girly pop jaloop, hey, bro, slide out to the fucking Philippines, bro. Are we not saying here we're not just straight up objectifying these girly pops? Because it's like, yo, bro, if you got some cheese, you can't get like, what's the name, fucking smashed or whatever the fuck while you're in the U.S. Go out, bro. You got it. That's you. It's direct conversions back to the power dynamics. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Sexuality, sex culture. Obviously, they have the go-go bars, the ladies, working. And by the way, all of that is completely legal. I've talked about
is it?
This in terms of positive law. And the way positive law works, which is the law in Thailand and a lot of Southeast Asia, is unless in Japan as well. By the way, shout out to Max Mirror. Again, my resident Japanese on the spot. Unless it is specifically banned, it's permitted.
Brother, can you let me know the nuances of that? For the specific reasons of, okay, well, can you tell me everything that is banned? Like, what the fuck? Yo.
So let's be very clear about that. Unless it's specifically banned, it's permitted. So what is illegal in Thailand?
Yes. Yeah, better yet, tell me that. I'm assuming a lot of shit, right?
Legal to have sex for money in public.
Well, what the fuck? It's illegal to have sex in public in general. If you fucking do it for cheese, that's even worse. So, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on.
See, that's the deal. In public, in private, it doesn't matter. So
it does. It absolutely matters. Oh my god, no. Once more, like I said, power dynamics. If you're if you have at least a decent amount of wealth, you knowing that obviously USD, even though I ain't gonna lie, the dollar's fucking tanking, no shit. But like, obviously the Federal Reserve currency too, like it's a US dollar, and you know that John in conversions is like a way more bit of cheese you would have like in another country such as the Philippines or whatever, and you not getting no fucking jalooper. And you take your ass over to the fucking Philippines, and you find a girly pop with this shit, bruh. And she know again that you got cheese, and the only fucking reason she doing this is because you got fucking money, bruh. And you're on some timing, bro. It's looking a bit weird, especially off other statements. First of all. Second off, what are we doing here? Oh my god, no.
And the definition of private is the curtain, right? It's called the curtain. So just be understand if you're a guy who wants to do that, that's available to you down there. Thai women, very much like Western men, very open to it. So yeah, that's how it. Watch the lady boys, but frankly, also they don't really bother you. Frankly, and I've been in all.
The who?
That's how it. Watch the lady boys, but frankly.
Oh no.
Also, they don't really bother you. Frankly, and I've been in all parts of town. They don't bother you, and they're not gonna lie to you.
I'll tell you though, one thing. Looking at this map, we sure did go fucking east. Holy shit.
You or trap you or anything else like that. You know, you're gonna know.
Come on, Andrew. We know you love those lady boys. This guy has way too much knowledge.
He might. He definitely has well, damn it, I'm copying Rob at this point. Shout out fucking Rob again. Video's cooking, I'm not gonna lie, because holy fuck did I not see any of this type of shit. What the fuck is going on here? Like, yo, I know Pope Duro had some clips. He was showing some junk. He had archive, but boy, I did not see this fuckery. God damn it. But anyway, yeah, bro, like Rob is saying, bro. Legal mindset, you a bit knowledgeable on these type of John's Brothers passport bro info, man. Again, legal counsel, I'm thinking, brother, you covering the laws, and then, you know what I'm saying, you start dipping your toes EHDIA plus, you know what I'm saying, a little drama Johns. I'm like, all right, you know what, it's cool. I can see the blend. This is a good formula. This formula right here, nah, throw this shit out. This is not the Krabby Patty secret formula. This shit is not about to be, what's the name, famous IP. I'm not really fucking with it, like.
Of them for it to be normal.
I can understand having been in the Philippines because I can say this, and this is all due respect. It's nothing about ladyboy, not ladyboy. It's just the Philippines versus Thailand. Thailand has a more of a sabai, a cool attitude. You know, Philippines is way more aggressive.
Well, I don't know, man.
No. The Filipino ladyboys. I can tell you this.
This definitely seems like you got some knowledge.
In Manila,
right?
And
you're an expert.
I can see how that was imported here. Are far more aggressive than the Thai ladyboys. And
until they're not, until it changes. Until the ties snap and it's like,
well, yeah, but that's a different.
Yeah, true.
Man, why?
Like off rip.
Well, because next thing you know, it's the gangs in New York on Soy 11 featuring all the lady boys.
Yes.
Hey, you're not one of those silly men that's dressed like a woman, are you? No, baby, I'm the real thing.
It's very clear to me that Andrew's knowledge of this must come from personal experience. He's inadvertently admitted to being polyamorous, meaning he's interested in.
What? Okay, hold on. What the fuck is going on?
Dating or sleeping with multiple different partners in Thailand, which is where he currently lives.
I was engaged. I was engaged to be married. I was completely monogamous. I would believe 100% that was going to work. Ultimately, and sadly, that did not work.
This guy spends every weekend in Soy Cowboy picking up Thai prostitutes, taking notes so he can present his knowledge of Asian women on his
what the fuck?
His next Go East livestream.
Also, Korea, one of the capitals of plastic surgery. There are large-breasted women. I have seen personally women with G-cup boobs, H-cup boobs.
Brother, your goon is looking crazy right now. If you want a goon, brother, I would say goon in your own time. But mainly, again, pertaining to this legal mindset. You're supposed to be our internet legal counsel. This is not looking like the fucking council, and I'll tell you right fucking now, as the Attorney General of the CDST Council, we do not approve. We do not approve. This one, vetoed, declined, signed off. The council has other matters to attend to. Like, yo. What is going on here?
Very possible. Now, mind you, a lot of them are wearing padded bras and other things like that, so you do have to, buyer beware. But there are very large-breasted women, also, surgically enhanced. Now, whether you feel how you feel about that is up to you. But there are definitely curvaceous women. I think people who say, "Oh, all Asian women are flat," and it's just they haven't been here and they haven't seen it.
But legal mindset. Again, you're a lawyer. Why is my lawyer talking about this shit?
It may not be to your standards if you're, thinking about the big booty Lizzos and stuff like that.
Why the fuck is my lawyer talking about how fucking Lizzo has rumskis? What the fuck is going on here?
That's a whole separate category.
This is a whole separate fucking universe. We're in a whole separate fucking timeline. This is a whole separate story. Brother, we're on fucking Go East. I was trying to find out where the fuck legal mindset is at. Where the fuck is he? Cause this was not the shit I signed up for.
But I would say try it out. Go check it out. Go check out the Filipinos. Go check out Southeast Asia.
No, brother, I'm a pass personally. I'll pass. I'll absolutely pass. No, I'll pass. I'm good. I'm good.
Check out Japan, check out Korea, and see what that is. But there's lots of ones that are out there.
Like, I want to go to Japan for sure, because I tell heads all the time, one of Trilly's tangible dreams, because y'all know, I say it all the time, since Trilly not shit, not ever going to be on Jones, bro. You know what I mean? Jones will put the boss in a 5 bath. You already know. Shout out sure love with the boss, of course. But of course, like, one of Trilly's tangible dreams, I want to go sit on a beach in Okinawa, but we will not be doing this shittery. No, this bullshittery right here, bomboclat wagwan.
Bomboclat.
That shit right there would most definitely unequivocally be a real motherfucking blunder.
Bomboclat.
It's a real stamp thing.
Quite curvy women. You can get laid anywhere with some cash, though. Viking Gnome, dude. 100% true.
This is not a good optics play. I'm just gonna let y'all know. This terrible optics play. Bad works right here.
100% true.
Some have criticized Andrew for extensively promoting forms of sex trafficking, though Alex's videos don't really got to him. Instead of responding to it all, he instead purged all the videos and took down the Go East
Yep, was saying that earlier.
website. What really made me want to look down the legal mindset rabbit hole was a stream he did last month regarding Colorgate. I'm sure.
Yeah, this is when I fully knew it was fucking over. Yeah, that's when I knew the EHD. Now let me go full. Once more, like I said in the video past, the EHDIA Plus cinematic universe has truly corrupted legal mindset. Yep, and this is how we ended up getting into the whole, like, woke Antifa women, the whole thing about fucking, like, legal fucking slavery. Like, I was like, yo, what the fuck are we even watching?
You've heard of the situation by now. Hassan Piker, famed political streamer on Twitch, seemingly shocked his dog on stream with an e-collar. I'll be going more in depth on that in a future video, but we're here to discuss the crazy
It seems that Rob has another gem for us. Shock, are you stuck again alive?
shit Andrew said during his October 15th livestream. People noticed how off he was during this, which he claims
extremely
is due to him being stalked.
Because of what's been happening to me over the last 3 days and how crazy
He never substantiated it.
it's been, how unbelievable it's been, it's a little more emotional. Because it's been emotional for me to have people stalking me and tracking me and coming after me, these Antifa.
And like I was saying another John, I'm like, listen, legal mindset. You got motion, brother. I believe, what do you have, like 400,000 or something like that? Because I remember, like, yo, especially when he started covering the EHDIA Plus shit, like, yeah, he really started going up. But 377,000, like, brother, you got motion, trust. Like, I'm sure there's heads that, like, you know, like, you're obviously like a public figure. But why, again, because this was the shit he was saying, and I'm sure, like, Rob is gonna show the shits. But, like, why specifically would, like, woke Antifa cat lady women fly all the way to fucking Thailand to go stalk you in like a fucking, like, Starbucks in the middle of, like, Thailand? Like, where is the substantiation for that? Like I would need a plausible reason on why this would, like, be a thing that would happen. Like, this just does not sound realistic at all.
Crazy woke white women and their thug allies that they were probably hired by Soros money to be.
Like, again, like, brother, I would just need you to substantiate this. Like, again, other than that, this sounds like some shit out of a fucking fantasy novel. It sounds like some fiction, brother. Like, we're going crazy a little bit.
Coming after me. But listen, man, I'm willing to stick up for truth and freedom, and I'm not going to let these woke, these.
Oh, this just reminded me of other shit too immediately, bro. When he was talking about Charlie Kirk. Oh man, he was saying he'll go out like Kirk. He was gonna be Thailand's Charlie Kirk. Oh, it was just really fucking bad.
Woke women and these Soros thugs and Antifa stop me. I'm gonna speak the truth. I'm gonna speak up, and no one's gonna stop me to do that. No amount of Soros money is going to stop that. No amount of CCP, commie, leftist stuff. No amount of Hassan Piker, the golden boy. None of these people are going to stop me.
That is true. Hassan is the golden boy of Twitch, I'll tell you that.
According to him, supporters of Hassan are after him and stalking him in real life.
But I don't think that is true. I think that is completely false because, again, there is nothing that Legal Mindset has showed to substantiate that at all.
He claims to have evidence of this, but declines.
And if he does, I wanted him to drop it then, when that stream and the video he dropped first came out about Collargate, and I want him to drop it now.
Declines to show it on stream, and instead describes his experiences with them.
No. If you have tangible evidence and substantial proof that you are claiming really could prove this, just show it to me, because that would just stamp it in more. Like, again, I will hear your recount. It's the same thing with, like, you know, with victims and allegations and things and such, obviously you want to hear out the victim's story and all that type of beat. But if there's something that could very much more like stamp this in with substantial proof and all that to prove that these events definitely happened, that's a definitive John. We could definitely, okay, we've seen this. We'll bring in this person in, like the perpetrator, whoever it may be, in for justice. They're blatantly in the wrong. So I'm like, no.
They're abroad. They can get me in Thailand, and they have been stalking me, right? I have pictures that can
If you have pictures, brother, please show us.
confirm it. I've got everything else to confirm it, you know, information.
Show
I've
us.
called them out in person, you know, at one of the BTS stations by M Quarter, where I like to do my shopping, get clothes. There were these two woke white women. They're super ugly and mean looking and woke. And I pointed
Again, well, I guess that's terrible for you, brother, but can you show us the substantiation?
at them because they're stalking me, and I want to call them out. So I know that somebody's stalking me. I just point them out, like, hey, two people. I see them right there. There were these woke women stalking me. I point them out, and they got scared, like, because they're so weird. They're so easily excitable. Like, woke women just scare right away. Like, oh, I rustle my jimmies, because I'm a woke white woman. Oh, I'm so woke.
This is our legal counsel. Again, legal mind said, please, brother. Why the fuck could you not just stick to the law? Fuck.
Right? That's what they did, and they ran off, right? Because they're afraid of, you know, real men, real masculine men. So there's this woman. I was at Starbucks with my buddy Ryan. There's this like woke white woman. She had like black hair, black and white hair, whatever. I did an AI because she looked like Hillary Clinton. She was like scowling, and she's like, "Can I sit here right next to you?" I was like, no, you cannot sit here and eavesdrop on my conversation with my buddy. Like, stay the fuck away from me, you woke white woman. It's like, what are you trying to do? You know, it's like so Joker, it's so amateurish, like it's so weird. But they're not professionals. They're not real people that have training or skills. They're just.
Again, like, how do you know that this hun was heckling you? Like, again, just going off of your superstition, that's not gonna work for us, brother. This is what I'm saying. And then you won't show any pictures or anything to fully substantiate that these events actually happened. It's like, what do you want me to do with this? I can't just blatantly believe your account, because then it's like, again, this is the same shit I say about the fucking G-boys. You can't look at that nigga Hassan and be like, oh yeah, bro, everything you say is the fucking gospel. Everything you say is like the 10 Commandments. We are listening to those shits like without question, bro, just straight blatantly. Nah, I can't do that, brother. I need like evidence and shit. I need substantiation behind these arguments. Like, you know what I mean? Stamped in. Facts are facts. Facts? Funny enough. Can we keep it to the fast facts?
Like jokers. They're like amateurs.
Now, to me, Andrew sounds like the crazy one here. He comes across as
Yeah, nah, this right here, is definitely a little schizomaxing for sure. Because again, he's not substantiating this. So what am I supposed to do with this?
paranoid due to online criticism of him, blowing up at strangers who he perceives as against him due to their appearances. These are probably just normal people who were confused as hell why this schizo, bug-eyed man was yelling at them. Honestly, I kind of wish that somebody filmed this. Would have made for a...
Oh my fucking god. No, you know what? No. Fuck all that. Actually, I was gonna say, like, for the memes, I wish somebody did too. Because again, legal mindset, brother. Like I've said, appreciated the Johnny Somali coverage, you know what I'm saying, Vitaly coverage, the ICE coverage, some of the EHDA plus. But brother, right now, I'm gonna need you to pull a fast fact and substantiate this, because if not, shit, I want somebody else to. I need you to prove to me that this shit happened. Like, I need you to directly too, because again, we're just taking your account. Like, we're just taking your, hey, legal mindset say, hey, yo, come on, word is bond. Word is bond. I'm like, nah, yo, something need to be bonded to the fucking word, because what are we doing?
Great viral video. But to Andrew, this is all serious. He genuinely seems to believe that he's in some level of danger because he talked about Hassan's dog, enough to make...
And it's expressly to that too, like, yeah, brother, definitely not. Like,
parallels to
not over Collargate.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Like, eat my sandwiches. So some of those mean if you're on the news that you self-deleted the legal mind. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. So if you see the news that I died or something happened to my
brother, you were not going to die. Like, I'm just gonna tell you right now. Again, you haven't even substantiated that you were actually getting stalked by these Antifa woke white women cat ladies, like Hillary Clinton old cat ladies. You haven't even substantiated that. I definitely don't think you're gonna be dead.
Family or my friends or my dog. It's not my dog. Actually, I don't have any pets. Mudang is my love. Mudang's like my daughter. We're gonna talk about that today. Yeah, I did not self-delete myself. So if anybody tries to cook up the story that I self-deleted, it's not true. You know, I'm not.
Brother, no one's coming to kill you.
At all, a person that would ever do that. Like,
I don't even think that these situations you're saying actually even happen once more.
Never. I hate that. I believe in the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not kill, including yourself, right? So no, never. I would never do that.
He wants to die a martyr and compares himself
to Charlie Kirk.
To Charlie Kirk, who was the victim of a political assassination.
I speak the truth and I speak for freedom. And if I'm dying for truth and freedom, then I'm dying for truth and freedom. If I'm the Charlie Kirk of time...
Hold on. I'll let it go. There we go. Was waiting for that.
Truth, and I speak for freedom. And if I'm dying for truth and freedom, then I'm dying for truth and freedom. If I'm the Charlie Kirk of Thailand,
Yep. Man. Okay. So once more, what has Legal Mindset shown to substantiate that he would be in a scenario to where he'd be the Charlie Kirk of Thailand? Quite literally nothing but the words out of his mouth. What happened to our lawyer? I do not know.
The Thailand version of Charlie Kirk, that's what it is, right? I'm willing to die for that. I'm willing to stick up for truth and freedom because I'm...
The truth and freedom you're talking about is Hassan shocking his fucking dog. Is Hassan being a fucking moron, being an abhorrent piece of shit? We already know he is. But, like, brother, you're not talking about that right now. You're talking about totally different things. Like, you're talking about getting stalked by woke and diva white women that you're saying are coming out here to apparently try to kill you. Can you talk about the incident in which Hassan shocked his dog Kaya? Like, he lied 12 different fucking times. Like, he eventually did start talking about it, but then I'm sure Rob is going to show that part with the fucking, like, slavery and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
I'm an American. I'm a red-blooded American. A little bit of a rebel, a little bit of a pirate.
Yet despite...
I mean, I'm kind of feeling that, brother. You're a red-blooded American, but you're not in America. It's like we were thinking this was for better reasons, but it might not be. This is the problem. Like,
thinking he's being stalked by Antifa, he doesn't consider going to the police, even when he's...
Even better! Okay, if you're actually getting stalked, yes, why would you not alert the authorities to this? Yo, get your fucking stalker out of here. Like, what?
Super chat.
Especially if you think they're gonna kill you. Like,
just so.
Bald Eagle 1787 says you should let the local authorities know about Antifa.
I would too if they were really there.
No, it's fine. Look, once again...
What do you mean it's fine? They're gonna kill you! What? Oh my god, see, this is where I was losing it, bro. I was like, yo, what the fuck happened to Legal Mindset? The woke Antifa cat ladies that look like, what was the, Corella DeVille? That's what he said in the John before it was deleted. Yeah, Corella DeVille. That was in the, like, Free Kaya, the Hassan vid, and he took that boy down because he was getting a fuckload of backlash in the comments for that. But, like, yeah, the woke Antifa white women cat lady, Hillary Clinton, Corella DeVille, they're stalking you, and they apparently want to kill you. They're going to make you into the Charlie Kirk of, Thailand. Okay, if you truly 100% believe that this shit definitely happened and that you have substantial proof that this happened, nigga, fuck saying this to the people on the stream. I'm going to, yes, the authorities. They gotta handle this shit. Like, what the fuck? He's like, nah, bro, it's okay. No, the fuck it's not if you're apparently gonna die. What? Oh my god, see, that's, oh shit.
I'm a lone operator. I just out here a lone wolf who just...
You want to be a lone wolf when you think you're gonna be dead? What are we doing?
Being an American, being free, and if I die for being free, I die for being free. I mean, I just let you guys know as my audience that freedom is worth fighting for. Freedom is worth fighting for.
Well, yeah, I agree, but the freedom you're talking about is sounding like a delusion. It's like, what are we talking about?
This is all up on stream because he believes further discussion of collar gates could be the tipping point to these so-called stalkers. Why is that, you may ask? Well, because Andrew suggests that Hassan be tortured for supposed crimes.
This one was rough. Ooh, this one was rough.
I was gonna make the title "Slavery is Legal and We Need More of It," but
again, our lawyer, by the way,
I was afraid of dying because I travel, and all it takes is one unhinged Antifa lunatic to kill me. And I'm not like Superman here. I'm not James Bond, even though I'm very good at counter surveillance and because I've studied it. I'm not James Bond. What I mean is legal under the 13th Amendment. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as punishment for crime where of the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or in any place subject to their jurisdiction. That's the law. That's the 13th Amendment. What does that say? Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as punishment for crime.
Hassan is getting the punishment he deserves, and that's endless fucking backlash and memes made of the nigga because, again, he shocked his dog. Legal Mindset, as our legal counsel, why the fuck would you ever suggest anything even close to the regard to slavery as a punishment? What? Oh man, this shit again was rough.
Except as punishment for crime. shock collars on prisoners is an amazing idea. It's going to save money.
Yeah, brother, that's inhumane. And again, people that end up in jail, at least for the most part, except like, you know, heads that are falsely convicted and things such like that. Yeah, the most of the time they're criminals, they're bad heads. Yeah, we really not trying to see that much positive for them heads. But yo, they need fucking shock collars on the Johns. Bro, have y'all played Fallout? Y'all better have played Fallout. Fallout, y'all know, one of my top 3 favorite games of all fucking time. In one of the DLCs, Nuketown, they had the whole fucking Nuketown, my dumbass, fucking Nuka World. Stupid ass. But Nuka World, right? They had the faction of raiders. One of the factions had literal fucking slaves in this John with collars around their neck that would blow up. Is this what the fuck Legal Mindset is telling me he wanted Hassan to have on because of this shock collar shit? Shock collar, well, yeah, shock collar shit, but Collargate shit? What? I'm gonna ask it again. What the fuck is going on here?
Time, it's going to be great. It's a super great idea. I may have gotten this idea when I was a little, you know, crazy, but it's
a little?
A good idea. Some of my ideas are good.
No, it's a fucking awful one. I'll tell you right now, brother. Especially coming from our lawyer.
People need to listen to my ideas because they're good ideas, and they should just hear.
This one is a bad one, brother. This one is definitely a terrible one, an awful one, an abhorrent one. Not your brightest bulb.
Hear them out. Hear out my idea, because my ideas.
I've heard it out before, and I'm hearing it out again now, and it's not getting better or improving.
Sometimes they'll work. Sometimes they won't work. I've made mistakes.
No, this one definitely will not work.
Hey, I'm not perfect.
I can understand that. Me either. But brother, this idea is like perfect should not even be brought up in the conversation.
I make mistakes.
Again, me too. And this one is one.
But I make them right. I make good on my mistakes.
How do you make this one right? I don't think you can. Again, you want to, Hassan doing the fucking Collargate shit, you want him to basically put on a fucking collar and be a slave. What the fuck are we doing? Like, that's like, yo, this is no better than fucking Hassan himself, who wanted those goddamn re-education camps and shit like that. Like, yo, this is like what? Actually, but goddamn, this is like some fucking horseshoe theory shit. Wait, hold on. Holy shit. Wait. Hold on. Check me out. Trexicon. You know we needed that. But check me out. Is that on here? Yeah, it is. Horseshoe theory. I'm blocking it. Horseshoe theory. A political theory that suggests political extremes of the far left and far right share more in common with each other than with the political center, causing the political spectrum to curve back and resemble a horseshoe. We already know. I shouldn't have to say this, Sean. Hassan.
Fuck it. I'm saying it.
Is legitimately a far left radical extremist, like authoritarian communist, fucking tanky Marxist propagandist, bro. Like we already know this shit, right? And Legal Mindset, and the way he's talking right now, we already know he's definitely shifting towards right. But like with these type of arguments, yeah, this is. Boy, I can't even do it. Fucking suit jacket tight as hell, boy. I got monkey arms, real shit. Monkeys. Anyway, you gotta stop yelling. Anyway. Real talk though, but this motherfucker is making a goddamn horseshoe. Like I fucking can't even do the John. I don't know. It's making a horseshoe or some shit. But like, yeah, it's looking a bit extreme on both y'all sides right now. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Maybe we should be putting the shock collar on Andrew. He clearly needs the nerves on his brain to be rewired. I mean, this guy goes on unhinged rants throughout this stream about the pygmy hippopotamus, Mudang.
Wild Man of Yavin says, I'll bet that lizard behind you looks shifty. This is not a lizard! Okay, Danielle. Ban them from a chat for shit-talking Mudang. Okay, I have an entire slide on how I love Mudang. Okay, ban this motherfucker from the chat right now. Or they can apologize. If they apologize, it's fine. If they apologize, it's fine. I'm about forgiveness. I'm a big forgiveness man. If someone tells me directly what I did wrong, I will apologize for that.
So when are we talking about Hassan and Collargate? Like actually about the thing and not like about the slavery parts that you wanted to have too? Like, well, when are we going to talk about the actual scenario?
This grown man then mentions sleeping with this hippo plushie and refers to it as his daughter, which
Excuse him, what?
Which is surprisingly not the creepiest thing about this guy.
Some of you don't know about Mudang, so I'm explain Mudang. Mudang is a very cute pygmy hippopotamus. I have a picture of her later. I'm gonna show you. Right, very cute, very lovable. I may or may not sleep with this because it's so cute. It's so cute. The hat I like because it's like freedom and doing what you want and dressing what you want. I like to wear whatever clothes I want and do whatever I want. You guys would be shocked by my.
I mean, well, yeah, you have the freedom to dress and express yourself the way you want. What?
My IRL style versus my suit style on my streams, because I like to keep it professional here, so everyone sees.
Wait, I just had to process that. Go back. What?
IRL style versus my suit style on my streams, because I like to keep it professional here.
And the battery died. Of course. You gotta be kidding me out. Okay, hold on. I gotta hurry up and do this because this point has to be made. This point has to be made as fast as possible, too. Hold on. Don't worry, I'm coming. No. He said, we interrupt this program with some breaking news. No, let me stop playing. Alright, this boy go off. We're good. We're good. I'm back. The Attorney General's back. Don't worry about me not having on suit pants. It's okay. Put this boy over here. Alright, anyway, this point still has to be made. While I fix this. Fix this, John, a little bit. Oh my god. So keeping it professional was saying that the woke Antifa white women were stalking you. They planned to kill you. That you were going to become the Charlie Kirk of Thailand. That, again, you didn't want to seek help or anything like that. Because you're a lone rider. Like, you're a lone wolf. You wanted, in response to Hassan shocking Kaya, again, with the shot collar in Collargate, you wanted to basically bring up a form of slavery and have him, like, wear a slave collar. Now, I don't know about y'all, but, as the Attorney General of the CDST Council, Trinity Slops, we sure over here like to keep it professional. And, evaluating this is not professional. No, I don't think this is how we would have professionally handled this matter. My bad, I'm looking so sloppy, tall, looking bad. But yeah, this is not how we would have professionally handled it. I'll go ahead and let you know. So yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on this one, Legal Mindset. Most definitely.
So everyone sees that I look like a lawyer, that I look like a professional. But in real life, I like to wear fun clothes and do whatever I want to do. I just think it's fun. So Mudang likes fun too. So I love Mudang so much. And if you ever visit Thailand, go to the Khao Kiao Zoo, visit Mudang, go there, bring, everyone will be happy, make a bunch of money, here for something positive for Mudang, right? We can support Mudang. So yes, she's a little chunkier now, but I still love her. I will not hide my love for Mudang, okay? I just come out and say it like a man. I'll come out and say it like a man that I love my daughter, okay? That's just what
Once more. Come again? You're what?
a man says. A man comes out, a real man comes out and says, I love my daughter and I want to protect her. And
you were talking about a plushie of a hippopotamus. I'm going to ask, probably for the final time, I hope at the very least. What the fuck is going on here? And why the fuck is it on my screen?
And that's my motivation. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, right? Because I would understand that, right? I understand love for a daughter, right? I understand that.
Andrew eventually removed this stream, and the subsequent...
That is correct.
...edited...
Could you imagine why? You don't. We just fucking seen it.
...release, as many called him out for being an unhinged loser, and that's...
Definitely was, having a crash-out, spurgout meltdown, for sure.
Honestly, my main takeaway from this guy. He's not a trustworthy figure, especially because he's unable to balance himself. He can't choose between being some entertaining YouTube lawyer, or being an anti-woke grifter like Nuxtaku.
I will say, I will, at least in my grand conjecture, adding something to this, truly the moral fucking arbiter. But not seriously, though. For him, fucking being the entertaining lawyer, covering the legal aspects of some of these dramas and stuff going on, and obviously his coverage of Johnny Smiley, Ice, like Vitaly, like that John is good. Like he should have been focusing on that shit instead of doing, whatever fuckery this is, at least recently to the current. Obviously the fucking Go East shit. Like what the fuck is that? And it's like, Is he okay? Like that's just a real question because I just don't understand what would cause like a fucking just a spur guy like this.
It makes most normal people who look into him, just a little bit, lose any respect they would have. I mean, that's why I never got into his content.
It's just like, yeah, like looking at it, like after this, John, that's what I'm saying. And I was even saying before, like, yo, after I had first initially seen when Legal Mindset posted this, John, and then I was saying, like, literally in one of the other vids, the last vid covering, well, who? Legal Mindset. Yeah, duh. Like, yeah, we were going to watch his actual vid, like, free, I believe it was called Free Kaya again, or, yeah, Free Kaya, like Hassan Bad or whatever. But, like, we were going to watch that, John, and literally next day woke up fresh early to go watch that boy, wiped. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. But again, you could see why.
If he's hiding all this shit, then what else could he be hiding?
Which is true. But you already know. Of course, baby. Come on, man. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. Get dapper. Come on, we gotta get out of here. Yo, man. What? Let me get dapper, man. Of course. As Attorney General of the CDST Council, seeing another gem from one of our senior members in glorious slop commentary kings, Rob's Media, you better go ahead and share the love, baby. You already know, gangsta. We got idiot influencers, Legal Mindset, or better yet, again, because of a highest priority matter that needs to again be dropped to the public, which we had seen right here. You already know. The Legal Mindset files have officially been released. So again, if you guys would like to watch the OG video, of course, without the Attorney General barging in, that boy will be down in the description. First link, sure to love it, of course. Rob's Media, senior member of the council. We love our commentary, slop gangs, baby. And yeah, final opinions and conjecture just really quickly, because obviously we've been in this boy and it's been a whole yap sesh. Truthfully, after looking after this, yeah, it just, it definitely dampens and lessens Legal Mindset's credibility. It's just, to that factor, like stuff like this doesn't even need to happen if he just like I was just saying, focusing on the job, like focusing on being the entertaining lawyer, keeping it to the legal aspect. Like I totally understand, like everyone has their own like political opinions, bias and all that, but especially expressly. Oh, you see this John trying to pop out. But expressly when them Johns start getting crazy, like you're again saying things like, yo, the Wilkins even women are stalking you, you're gonna become the Charlie Kirk of Thailand, you're saying this shit about a son with fucking ties of slavery, like it's getting fucking wild, gang. It's getting crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And when Legal Mindset was doing like the actual fast facts on, like especially like in more recent like EHDI Plus Cinematic Universe, John, like it wasn't that bad. It's pretty good content. People generally found it helpful, entertaining, like you know. So I don't know what caused him to start veering off and doing this crazy shit. And then obviously going back to what I was just saying a little bit earlier, go east. Yeah, that fuckery. I mean, again, now like getting more of the context to that, at least to what we have fully, and then. You had seen Rob, he put it down in the description. You had seen when he showed it, like he has the archive videos of them, John. So if you want more of that or go to see that full John, definitely check it out. But like seeing Jones like the Go East Jazz, it just definitely does not help his credibility on that either. Definitely tanks it a lot a bit. Because yeah, the passport bro, John, not really like that, at least by Trilly and Trilly's opinion, too positively. Like, yeah, man, we shouldn't be trying to really hop out at the or pop out at the red light district. Not the best optics or looks or, you know, shit for morality. So yeah, not good at all. And he fucking wiped that shit, and I hope he never goes back to that shit. But I guess expressly just to get it out. For Legal Mindset, yeah, right now credibility not really looking too hot. Especially on the mentality bit, because yeah, after that live stream and the video, that shit is cooked. But more or less right now, I'm just hoping that if he's going through like an episode or some John, and it was just him crashing out, I guess, like yo, he could just calm down, get some help, and be the legal counsel. Go back to, again, like Rob was saying, being the entertaining YouTube lawyer, adding the legal aspects to the dramas at Jaws. That was cooling. This other shit, I'm gonna need it gone, especially when he was saying, again, Legal Mindset himself, fast facts, where we keep it unbiased and we keep it straight to the facts. We'll keep it to the goddamn facts, baby. Because that's all I'm trying to see. Factual. Facts are facts. Facts. Nah, but seriously, though. Again, shout out, sure to love with Rob's Media. We love Rob, baby. And I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
you.